Beautiful Mr. Somba, you've done it so well, you've emphasized. My dear friends, please don't forget the learning pyramid. Remember, when I hear, I forget. When I teach, I remember. Even when you watch most of the movies you watch, audio versus visualization, you remember a lot. So I advise you, I encourage you, please tend to teach so that you minimize losing or forgetting the work you've remembered. And please remember never to end any learning session. You can write this down if you are ready to write, that never end any learning session without a session of recall. You must always review or try to recall. And how do you recall? Ladies and gentlemen, by testing yourself, by looking for similar questions. When you test yourself, you are going to learn a lot and you'll be able to recall. So once again, never end any learning lesson without a session of recall. That was the learning pyramid. And believe me, if you always followed the learning pyramid, your results will never be the same again. So please go follow that. Another thing, there could be so many other things we can talk about, but now the time is fast moving. Please, we'll try to rush still, but never forget. Never forget. I don't know whether Mr. Dan will agree with me. We come from different schools of thoughts, but he told us that his teacher always insisted, his games teacher had a problem with him of not going to the field to relax his mind. If you want good results, you must have time for the relaxation of mind. You have to create time. Could be 15 to 20 minutes. If you are not nurturing your gift to be a top sports person, or you don't want to be an artist, please create time for physical relaxation. Could be 20 minutes, you go run. If you don't want to run, if you're a good dancer, you can dance briefly. So long as you can sweat. When you sweat, you'll be able to burn the fats. And even as I'm talking about fats, please watch the type of food you are taking. Most of our schools, now that we are privileged and we love sweet things, we tend to take lots of sodas, lots of cakes. And you see, most of them, I can see Anthony has raised his hand. Perhaps Dave, you can check on that as we still explain that we are privileged to have lots of sugar content foods, the likes of cakes, the likes of sodas. And when you take such in large quantities without going for physical exercises, they clogs the brain. And when the brains are clogged, the absorption rate goes down. Remember, diet is your health. If you minimize the content or you go to the field, relax, then you go back to class and study, your absorption rate will be in another level. So don't just do it don't just do it to nurture your talent, but also go for physical exercises to enhance your concentration span, but again also to burn the excess fat so that you can perform well.